no downsides to that one. Alright. Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Spell Shield Fell Diligence, Seraph, Hornbreak, Echo Snare, Imp, Important Work. So what did we learn from the last run? It's to hit ashes. Right, so here we are. I'm ready to play Royalty. I'm not gonna pick Imp Parade, we're gonna play Royalty. And we're going to play smart instead of sending ourselves straight to hell. That's the strat. I'm gonna play smart. I'm gonna think. Not just gonna kill myself for fun anymore. We have Imp Kill. We have 2 cards to kill Imps in our deck, so we're in a good spot. Train Steward in front. Thinking is overrated. Agree. All my homies hate thinking. And we're gonna take the Collector here, because we're thinking today. Our brains are large. Big and smart. We should be fine. I didn't get a ton of rallies, but that should not matter. Because our boss is a nice easy 5/150. Not a concern at all. I feel no fear. But yeah, it's like if we take the trial, this guy or not the trial, we take the artifact, this guy crushes us. It is very bad. Oh wait, not crushes us, but he does a lot more. No, he crushes us because he has the lifesteal for sure. The dude absolutely beats us down. The big problem that Rally Queen is going to face here is that, like, she's gonna get to be very large, but she's not she doesn't answer any of our problems very well. I guess she'll handle Relentless probably, but we still have to find answers to the rest of the game. How are we gonna deal with the Divinity waves? I don't know. Probably with Imps. I'm probably going to answer everything with Imps. I think the answer to every single question on this run is going to be Imp. You know, if you have a problem in this game, you probably just throw Impish Scholar at it. Actually, you know, I've been thinking about this one. I don't really love Echo Transfer. With Endless Queens Infused Transcendent. This is a good idea. I should just hit. Here or in general? Here. In general it's good, but like putting plus 15 on a unit that's going to be getting like, plus 10, plus 20. What is it? Plus 10? Is it plus 10, plus 15? I don't actually know what her scaling is. Plus 10, plus 15, plus 20? Or plus 10, plus 15, plus 25. Like, it's a drop in the bucket to Shardtail Queen here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put this on another unit? I don't know. I think I want Hosting Kin. I want Hosting Kin here. This unit is so awful here. Like, this thing is fucking terrible. But like, what if I infused Glug onto an Imp? What does he give? Plus 20 and 2 space? Like, what if I put him on an imp, though? You think about that? Or, like, put him on a steelworker? I feel like this unit actually makes a lot of sense. The more that I think about it, I feel like if I just put this on a strong frontliner, I can have shitty Hot Shark. The thing about shitty Hot Shark is excellent. So this unit is probably okay. Is their Glug worse than Shadow Siege? I mean, it's hard to compare the two, but as far as a rare unit goes, I don't think so. I think they're both okay for their essence. Endless Rage 7 plus 25. These units aren't what I want. I think I do need one of these, but like, oof, oh. No, really I don't. I can just use an imp. I'm okay to skip this. Okay. Because, like, what if I endless plus 25 Welder Helper and then put Glug on it? I think that's horrible. I think that's, like, really, really bad. Where is it? He'll have 46 health? He'll effectively have 66 health? The problem isn't... Nah, you know what? I guess it's fine. Let's try it. I think it's fine, yeah. No, he is higher than me. He has like 86 health, right? 46, yeah, he has 86 health. I mean, I guess that's okay. The problem is the same as Endless Molting Imp, right? It's just gotta be drawn into. No draw priority. That's the real problem, isn't it? Hot Shark has draw priority. This unit will not. I wonder if this is wrong. Should probably just do this on a Queen's Impling as a chump blocker. Oh well. We're doing it. Your cards are situationally strong or always strong. A weird question to ask. I don't know what the answer is. Like... Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question. A tough one. Play a slow top one. Cool, this guy's going. Level summon count for 2 or 1 summon. What? I only have 1 hosting Kim. Like this. I think the answer to your question is double summon counts for 2 summon? Oh, is your... Oh, I think you're talking about for Transcendent, right? I think it counts for 2, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, for Transcendent. Yeah. I'm not... I think Transcendent repeats their summon effects, and they... I think Transcendent repeats the summon effects twice, but I'm not actually sure. That's a good question. I'm positive it counts for 2. I think that's correct. I know Transcendent doesn't do them all twice, but I think he, like, gets double effect out of them anyway. Not actually sure, though. Welder Helper draw? this isn't a sign of things to come. Although it is actually fine that it shows up this late. Should be. I think there's a better way to play this run out, but we're doing it this way. Taoist, how's it going? Hello, hello. Second welder helper? Play one welder helper with a 2x summon. Play a transcendent. The transcendent comes out with 20 armor. Try to keep my eyes peeled for that if we see transcendent here. 2 summon triggers are added to the queue. That's how I would imagine it works. Because the summon triggers twice, right? Summon abilities trigger an additional time, so it just adds 2 to the queue. To the summon pile. Imp and then Transcendent, you get 4 total. No, because Transcendent isn't a summon effect himself. Transcendent is a when played, as Xanth said. I'm gonna grab Proclamation. More Endless in this run is good. Can you show me more Endless, please? This run looks really bad. As I look at this now, I gotta tell you, as I make this infusion happen, it makes me wonder. Maybe what I'm doing here is wrong. I was on the puzzle the other day, like the collective brain of chat to suss out the implication. Who's wrong in place you were leaving? You saw a sign inside of the door that said, "Please do not lock door during business hours." Did anyone lock the door during business hours to begin with? Probably to not let people in. My guess. I do not want 10 more pack shards going into Daedalus. Yeah, Waystaf doesn't want business because they don't want to work. When I was at Papa John's, one of the night managers that I worked with used to unplug the phone at 11 p.m. and then we would mysteriously get no orders from 11 to 12. I worked with her one night and I was like, "Can you do this? Are you like, can you do this?" And she was like, "Sorry, do you want to take more deliveries tonight?" And I went, well, I guess you got me there. You know what? Fair. Guess I'm going home on time tonight. Let's go. Then one more tips. It's like when you get an order at 3 minutes to close when you still have to do all of this shit for closing, it's like, damn, just fucking shoot me. I don't want this shit. There are no online orders? Typically not. A lot of people called in their orders at that store. Like, occasionally online orders would come through, but like, most people ordered over the phone. Lots of boomers in this area that don't like technology, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna keep killing everything with spells until it becomes an issue. This is the wave that'll be an issue that'll hit me. I should do something about it. Before and 5 minutes before close are different, though. I'm aware. This is so terrible. What have I done? Hmm. Like this, right? And we can ping that if we want to. It's worth. 5 minutes for closing and the folks who bang on the door at 8 a.m. I don't mind the people who bang on the door at 8 a.m. really. People there right out the gate. I don't mind that shit too much. This is really bad. What is this? Oh my god. Probably better than normal Glugsider. It is, dude. My man is just unplayable. Dude's actually just worthless. At least I can play this imp. Give me Wurmkin's tome. You see, what I was thinking is we could do this Glugsider strat on like a rail beater, but it's too late for that. Insanity are we doing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Better than Glug? I mean, it is, and it's really sad. I want Glug to be great, but, you know. The problem that we're going to face here is that I can't actually kill anything. Let's try this. Wait, no, that unit's really bad, isn't it? Oh. Face that problem here in a minute. I need to take draw, so I draw my welder helper in time. My glug helper. I'm gonna go right. Actually, no, I need to see the magic shop now to make Hellhorned playable. Although, one of these I'm gonna have to see. The card that gave a unit buff A be too overpowered. Wait, why would you... That doesn't seem very good. Why would you want to give your morsels buffet? I can go right, left. Although, what do I really want to duplicate? Actually, I would rather duplicate a good Hellhorned. So let's go left, right. Oh, is there a value stone here? Can I get a fucking, no? Okay. Great news, everyone. I'll give it value stone in terms of value stone. We have 2 -1s. That's okay. And we go. Holdover is interesting, isn't it? Hypothetically, holdover important work should be great. Oh, like letting a siren get eaten. Okay, now you're talking. I mean, would it just pass on the stats like Primordium? Because, yeah, that would be very ridiculous. Yeah, that would be very, very silly. Imagine being able to eat, like, Penumbra. You play Architect Penumbra and you just slap Buffet on him and he dies and passes his stats on. That would be ridiculous. I'm down to try this. Let's grab this. I'm gonna go all the way on royalty here. I feel like this is the run for it. We're going to want to take energy and not take the armor emblem. Not a very good draw here. I can't play bottom floor because I need space for my welder helper, and I can't play mid floor. Okay. Sagittarius, hello. Not doing too terrible. How about yourself? There's not a ton left for me to do in this game. We got like 12 clan combos to win with, and then we are done. Done and dusted. But why do I do that? I don't know. I don't really know. Alright, Queen Zimpling, get in there. Save me. And horn break, okay. This train steward's in my way. Would have 40 armor. Yeah, I think I want train steward to be dead and gone. Dead and buried. I think I want train steward to be a memory. A distant memory. Last exam is tomorrow morning. Y'all, I'm raising lover. Let's go. Almost free. Big Pog. So that's a certified gone Poggy's moment even. Stab the steward. I could never stab my handsome young man. He's done so much for us. I couldn't possibly harm him, so. Good. I'm gonna do more variety streaming soon. At some point I'm going to, I think. I don't know how soon, but at some point I'm going to branch away from the train, I think. This guy just dies to my welder helper. Tough, buddy. Very tough. You lose. You lose this. You lose this. You absolutely lost. Voicing Echo wrong and finding out you voiced the worst champ in the game. I think Echo Wright's the worst champion in the game. That's one hell of a take. Friend, hello. Friend, I wanted to ask. At the end of Cranberry's stream, I believe you said you were going to sleep. But that was like 4 hours ago. Are you sleeping alright, friend? How's Inflame? Alright, I'm gonna move on now. Although Tiresome Climb is actually reasonable. I think Tiresome Climb is worth trying. Give it a try or some climb. They could remove Glug's extract cost and it would be good. I think that they should, like, either that or just make him like Hot Shark where he applies 5 Reap every time he gets hit. I know that might be really strong, but the unit has a lot of requirements to get him in play for a very underwhelming effect, right? Not sleeping alright, but you're trying to sleep when you can. Do your best to get some good sleep, friend. I don't want any of these, but Force Contamination is worth considering. The problem is that it gets eaten up by Mr. Railbeater, but I think Railbeater might just get tossed. There's a lot based on echoes. Yeah, it's like, he could do very ridiculous damage output. I imagine the reason that he isn't like that is because of the Divinity, right? You have a wave of, like, the first wave would do, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. So, first wave, you're potentially getting 40 Reap applied to the whole floor. And then, you know, I still think it would be okay. I don't feel like that's overwhelming. It is, I guess it is enough to just wipe out all of the Divinity waves though, isn't it? Now that I think about it, it does just trivialize the entirety of the Divinity. But at the same time, I mean, look, they put out Apex Imp, so I feel like they have room to give Glugsider a little bit of strength. And look, all I'm saying is they released Apex Imp, Morsel Maid, Hollowed Halls, Eel Gorgon, and Steel Singer in this update. So, like, they could make Glugsider a little more exciting to play. I'm gonna skip this. Although Force Contamination might be the right choice. Figure out how to keep him alive. It's not too hard, he has 200 health. I can take 20 here. Imagine staying alive, Lamau. This post brought to you by the Dead Gang. Dagon, you're dead? I'm gonna make another one, Horn's Tome. Good on shards right now. Oh, the post was made by the Dead Gang. Not you. I see. Sorry, Dagon. I thought the implication was that you were a part of the Dead Gang. This is my bad. I misunderstood the circumstance here. I apologize. I'll be issuing a formal apology video at the end of the month in response to this. I think that playing one Horn's Tome here is bad. Excuse me, where is my very powerful young man? Where is my very powerful and strong young lord? Please bring him to me this instant. $69. Get up there. He doesn't die, but that's okay. I do this. Doing it this way is fine, right? He should die to fire if I'm understanding this correctly. Because he'll walk up with 1 dazed. Yeah, and he dies to fire, no problem. Alright, time to meet your doom, idiots. Alright, dumbos. Yeah, behold our young lord. Our very powerful young man. Cower in fear. The end has come. I'm gonna drop the one horns. Wait, does she just kill herself on spikes, actually? Alright, I didn't think about that interaction. That's pretty funny. I didn't think about that working that way. That's also a sweep unit, so you know. Just doubly wrong. However, I don't think it matters. This guy absolutely beats me. So he doesn't take the reap damage if I ascend him. He's going up at 160. Does he? He doesn't resolve in the Pyre room, right? So he's 6 rounds minus 2. Gonna hit me 44. If I just let him go up, he's gonna hit me 5 rounds at 12, which is 60. It's definitely better to do this. Okay. I just have to kill this imp and then we're fine. How could one Hornstone do this to me? This might not actually be worth 100. Like, I might lose 100 here. I was 80 there? Alright, this is broken. Glug Imp, absolutely broken. Tell me it isn't. Stop showing me in flame. I'll take Pyre Chomper. Glug Imp, you've done it again. I passed on Force Contamination earlier. I actually think this card's really good, and I should probably pick it here. So I will. I think I end up tossing Rail Beater out of this run. Go right. Large Stone plus 25. Fine, fine. Check the event. I will purge Echo Break. I will gain. What are the rare Wurmkin cards? Are they bad? I don't think I've actually looked at these. The Fish, hello, how's it going? Are these cards bad? Bad, fine, bad, 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 fine, fine, bad, I think? Yeah, Wurmkin Etchings is bad. This card is fine. Symphony of the Soul is probably bad because I can't pay the extract costs. Same for Perfect Insanity. I think I just go Hellhorned and try to hit Transcendent. That's really awful. Big Proof, how's it going? Hello, hello. I could bring back one horns, but Anyway, too late for that. I could take this. I don't think... Spike's probably fine. Maybe sometimes combos with Pyre Chomper. Probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's like it's a payoff card in case we get ridiculous energy numbers off a Transcendent or something like that. Not great though. Not great. I'm gonna throw plus 25 onto an imp so that it can frontline. Basically gonna do this every time we can. Railbeater's probably getting tossed out of this run. What if I gave an imp multi-strike? I'm gonna toss Railbeater now. Give another imp plus 25. What if removing all of these echo breaks is wrong? And I'm supposed to move out like an echo snare. I think I'm supposed to move out an echo snare. Hey, I need to keep cards that are infused. Cut one of these. See how it goes. Ugh. She has 1681. That's a very normal human number for this boss to have. I think I actually hold Pyre Chomper. This imp isn't hurting me by being here either. Maybe our win condition is just force contamination on the boss a lot. It's 41 squared. Weird. I wonder if that's just a coincidence. And 8 and 1 in 1681, you get 169. Do you? Can you prove that? Proclamation is worthless on this. Kinda sad. Eight plus 1 equals 9. You know what? I guess that checks out. Good math, friend. You're right. Sorry I doubted you. Excuse me, where's my young lord? Pretty sure I slam Hellhorned's tome here. And we just pray. Not gonna have a better chance than right then. A date with a spy tomorrow, you think? That sounds exciting. Good luck. Don't get assassinated, I hope. But if I play important work Hellhorned's tome, I don't get to play Welder Helper. And that's bad. Is this terrible? Is this thing that I'm doing here really bad? Don't say yes, I don't want to hear that. Say no. Hey, why aren't the enemies dying? Hey, why aren't the enemies dying? I think I can play this. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This enemy is not fine. I do want to keep this card on hand. This enemy is a big problem. Maybe I wanted to endless a Queen's Impling on this run. Might have been the secret maneuver. Hey, the way I played this was correct. I was thinking I played that wrong, but I was right. Nice. You can go. And that off is fine. I think this is terrible. I hate to be the one to tell you, but like, he's better than Glug, but not by much. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Another Wurmkin's here. Don't worry, this was part of my plan. Trust me, this is where it gets real strange. It's like the next step in the plan. Aquamate here. Next step is to just start doing this every turn, I think. I think I just do this every turn now. And also I can throw a force contamination at her. She dies to the reap she gets from hitting Welder Helper? There's no fucking way. What? She dies from taking 4 reap? Oh no, I guess 20. She takes... oh my god. Glug Imp, you fucking genius, you've done it again. My god. You animal. You genius. Unearthed Remains is very okay, but I don't think it's right. Cause like it's not quite right here, I don't think. Definitely take energy. No Transcend Imp. I don't even know what to remove at this point. Like Echo Snare. Echo Break, and we'll stop there. Go to 80 and then take... maybe I should go to 75? Yeah, we can comfortably reach 100 even if I do this. Okay. Good run for this Malika event. I'm gonna get fucking smashed by Diligent Seraph though. Holy schmoly. I need another Endless and then we're actually chilling. Sure. You spell schmoly? Like that. You got it, friend. Yeah, holy fish moly. You got it. Quick fish moly check? Anyone want to do a check for fish moly? I don't particularly 11. You fish moly, but like I guess, right? The fish moly, but like alright. Too much multi-strike, not enough endless. What if I take wing clippings just to beat Diligent Seraph back? I think it's also good if I get more One Horn's tones. Probably fine. I think if there's anything to take away from this, though, it's that Rally Queen still got it. You just gotta hit one horns. Just hit easy. Maybe take in Parade. I don't know. I really don't know about this one. If I draw Glug Imp early, we're in a fine position. If I don't draw Glug Imp early, we're doomed. This is a high damage output combat. I think I need to keep the spell shield off. This is lines where I need it, there's lines where I don't. I think we're better to play it. You know, I could greed. It's the worst that could happen. I have 4 spells that this affects. It should be fine. I'm like 22 cards. We have so many Queen Zimplings. How could this go wrong? No fear. Slam that shit. If I move this unit to the back, it might be bad. I'll draw Hornbreak. Oh hey, that preserved. Nice. Now here is a problem. This is an issue. So, no proclamation. I mean, we're very doomed here. This looks very bad. Huh, preserved as well. This unit is a big issue, but I guess we do 62 times 3, which is close to good. Glug Imp, it's also fine, right? Okay, you follow a weird line here. I think it's like this. Oh, he gains armor. How does this interact? If I were to... Here's a fun interaction question. If I tiresome climb this Queen Zimpling, I should kill the back one, right? However, I think it might not because of how the Reap interacts, like the 4 damage interacts. I'm not actually 100% certain. I think that because this floor doesn't have 5 units, it should have them all take damage at the same time. Randomly, you're coming here to steal my frames? Please don't steal my frames. I need them. I need those frames. Get that. Anything they've been trying to address. It wasn't a big issue before, but now that there's more enemies on the floors, especially in the Divinity, it becomes a real issue. I understand that I'm going to give him what? I give him 15 armor, but I plus 20. It's a lot more than plus 20, actually. It's plus, like, 95 for this. Should just kill him, come to look at it here. Yeah. This even. I think I'm okay to just play Queen Zimpling again. Maybe even want to leave it behind? Nah, this is fine. I mean, I guess I can put it behind. Preserved. Earlier Dire get removed. He got removed. Railbeater was made obsolete by me. I decided he was no longer required. I might be wrong. Right, so here's where it gets to be kind of strange, right? Here's where you get to be a little, you get to be a little strange about it. Like, that's a little weird right there. That turn is odd, but I can't complain. I don't know if this wins, but you love it. I think that win or lose, this run already won. What's the secret sauce here? It's like ascend one of the light wings, I feel. Oh, ascend in. And then I can kill it cleanly and bring it back. Ah, look at you guys. Very smart. That's definitely the line. That's really good. Okay. And I like... I don't know, I could Glug Imp up here. It's definitely worth it from this way. Yeah, important work. Pretty good card, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Good card. I want to play this down here, so I guess it's like, what, it's 40 armor now, 40 armor next turn versus, like, cuts 20 damage, but he gets a little reap in there as well. I think it's actually better for me to play it like this. And then I just go up to my 4th multi-strike and drop a Force Contamination on this boy. I can probably get a second one out, even. I don't even need to. Huh. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Doing a tier list on cards in terms of puns? No, probably not. Maybe. Strong maybe. How's that? Imp in a Box and Impish Scholar are both good. I think Imp in a Box is a little better. I don't know, I could take another Force Contamination. I think this card can just become my game plan. Soul Crushing Guilt is also really good, though. Actually, I think Soul Crush... if it were infused, it would be an easy pick. I think I need this card. It's just a question of how do I play it. So I have Tiresome Climb. Consume a card, does it ignore diligence effects? Nah, does not. We're gonna go here for sure. I want Soul Crushing Guilt. I think this is the line. Going right. Tell me something good here. Intrinsic is exactly what I want to see. I think with Intrinsic I can commit a robbery on the Divinity. Ardental. Fog. Double Glug Imp, that's not very good. I don't think. I think the strat is to Intrinsic Tiresome Climb so that I get 2 dazed on the Divinity turn 1. Yeah, this does seem like the best use for Glugsider. He gives plus 20 health. The big problem is if you put it onto a regular unit, Like, you can't really put it on a 3-space unit comfortably, I think. So you have to put it on a beefy 2 or 1 space. Welder Helper is maybe the best option, but it doesn't have draw priority. I think the best option here would have been Steel Worker. Or, honestly, it's probably Rail Beater. Rail Beater was probably the better choice, because Rail Beater has 40 base health. Steel Worker has 15. So Steel Worker has to live and provide armor for a long time. Yeah, you can stick it on its own floor, but if it's a 3-space unit and it goes up to 5, you can't put it mid without space, right? And I think that's a problem. I guess you could just take space, though. I feel like having it as a 3-space is nice, though. Like, having it on this imp has allowed for a lot of ridiculous things, like having it tank early game. But on a bigger unit, it also is probably a little better. I don't know, I guess this Welder Helper effectively has 21 HP baseline, so, you know. 21 HP baseline is not bad. He's doing decent. Okay, I'm gonna put a -1 somewhere. I think it's gonna go on Tiresome Climb, although I want to consider Holdover on Tiresome Climb if it shows. Like, if they show me Holdover on Tiresome Climb, it's not bad. We can combo. The problem is One Horns. One Horns is in the way. Holdover intrinsic on this card is probably bad for that reason. Let's just do this. Do a 15 here. Could Permafrost Soul Crushing Guilt so that I can always get it out? That doesn't seem bad. I mean, this card seems fine at a double stack. Actually, probably double stacking Soul Crushing Guilt. We only have to play it once on the Divinity then. That's fine. These are really good. Queen's Tail for sure here. Bog Slime is also good, but Queen's Tail is too good. And then I want to grab the intrinsic on Tiresome Climb here. And I believe it's not too terrible. I could take like another, I could do another duplicate onto a lot of options here really. I feel like Tiresome Climb is the one, but it's too intrinsic. This deck has no draw priority though. What do you duplicate here? What are your feelings? What are your guys' feelies about the duplicate options? Dupe Spell Chain Box. That's a lot of imps. It's difficult. There's so many good options, right? So like, you can do Force Contamination is okay. Imp in a Box is good. One Horn's Tome is okay. Just Welder Helper is fine. Tiresome Climb is fine. Soul Crushing Guilt is decent. Oh yeah, Important Work lets us even up our armor generation. Spell Chain Important Work. That's a lot of armor. Yeah, maybe Important Work is the line. That doesn't seem bad. Armor and Rally. Yeah, I think that's the one. There is a Spell Chain in the temple, I think. Yeah. I'm down for this. Especially since we're gonna daze the Divinity, the extra Pyre Shard, or the extra Pack Shard shouldn't hurt. Yeah, because we're gaining, for doing this, we're gaining, what is it? It's gonna be 4 plays on the Endless Welder Helper, so we gain 160 armor and 100 attack every turn once we have everything drawn. That is actually pretty nuts. That is ridiculous when you put it like that. Let's do a removal onto do Echo Break. think I might have removed too many infused cards, but too late to worry about that. Or summon chances for the high roll on a Transcendent. Also very correct. Just hit forehead. Let's see what the draw is. I should just do nothing. We're gonna take a lot of curses in this combat. That's a concern. Oh yeah, this makes sense. Oh, it got preserved. That's right, I did take wing clippings mostly as a fuck you to Seraph. That's right. Almost forgot. We go down here, we drop the imp in a box. Do a little important work. This will purge. Maybe I hold it. I don't think so. I could have done this in a better order and gotten a little more value out, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with this. I think I just end turn. Do not fear. I think playing this first was wrong, but that's okay. And is that my frames? First frames of the night? That is my frames. First frames of the night. I'm recording though, right? Yeah, this will be preserved for YouTube. No frames for YouTube. Oh, I got full disconnected. Please hold. Well, YouTube, it's just you and me right now. I gotta type out a message to stream though. I think my internet is having trouble here, so I'm gonna try to remedy this real quick. This is the moment in the highlight for you and me, YouTube, because this one's definitely gonna end up on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. But we gotta fix the connection so that it's still we can see it on Twitch as well. Just gonna press the go live button. We're gonna hope that this is fixed. I believe it's now fixed. Yeah, we're good. And we're back. Oh, Xanth took the first. Now I gotta edit the thing. Alright, you got it, you got it. We back. Alright, we're back, we're back. I don't know what happened there. I got hit with the full disconnect. But we're fixed. It's all good. So when we last left off, I realized that I might have made a terrible mistake here. I believe... I think the move is to ignore the Wurmkin's Tome and have a little more energy to play with. So what I can do here, I can play important work on this imp, drop Welder Helper, important work that Welder Helper as well. Although I think that's actually wrong. I think that the order of operations was... important work this guy, play him up here, important work, play him back down here, actually. And then drop this Queen's Impling, drop the Welder Helper. However, too big brain for me. So I think what I do instead here is I cut the Wurmkin's Tome from this turn. Just probably drop the Echo Break. Drop a little Proclamation. Oh, you know what I could do also? I could do this. This actually seems like the better option. Hit the welder helper. No, because then I don't kill this guy bottom floor. Hit the important work down here. And let's move this guy up here. And he'll just frontline this whole wave. Then I'm going to drop the one horns actually. Preserved. And we'll take the one, and it's fine. It's a little bit of an awkward maneuver, but it gets us there. Welcome back to I Respect Diligent Seraph, featuring me, your boy, who respects Diligent Seraph. Start with hosting kid. No, wait, that's really bad, because then I guess I would draw it because of queens in play. It's better just to hosting kin something down here. The play, we go play hosting kin, we important work, draw this guy, play him, draw one of these cards. We basically just important work 4 times on this guy, and then on the last one put him down here. I think it's optimal. Like, why would I do it this way though? Why would I hosting kin my own unit? Is there a reason? I don't think there is. I think I'm just being dumb about it. I'm just hosting kin here. And we go ahead and go through the order. Why are we meowing? Why are you not meowing? That's the real question. The question is not why do we meow, it's why do you not meow? And then I go welder down here. Need to put a queen zimpling with so that he kills the 15-3. Darn, my card preserved. Okay. Now we're mostly there. I should have probably tiresome climbed at the start of the combat, but you know, what can you do? Welcome back to your boy does some good work up here. At the end of the day, even with the Glug infusion, this imp has mostly just become, hey, I'm welder helper. Hey, I'm welding here. You guys like that one? That's my impression of welder helper when he is in fact welding here. Hey, I'm helping here. Equally good. Friend, also good enough. Acceptable. Great work. Hey, I'm helping here. And the more times that card preserves, the better off we are, really. Welder helper. Yeah, you want to hear my impression of welder helper when he is welding from the video game Monster Train featuring welder helper? I've put myself in a position where I have to take 3. That's silly of me. This run is fucked. This would be a great time for Cranberry to show up because he is very mad at Shardtail Queen for some reason. I'm still not sure what Shardtail Queen did to Cranberry other than be underwhelming once. But he's very mad at this champion. If I play one Hornstone, I think I end up gaining enough energy that it doesn't matter. You got frigged, you're saying? I don't know, man. Champion's pretty good. Oh, that was just one train wreck run? Yeah. You know, I guess that's reasonable. She has her lows, I suppose. I want her to step on him, but she said no. That seems correct. That's also an uwu. Play this one and we're at 2. It's like if I pay 1 for this, I'm still at 1, right? I've been messing this up a little bit. That's okay though. I have a 435 times 5. I mean, if you play welder, or if you play this character and you don't see good imps early game, it is bad. We did see 2 welder helpers, which is good, but this run, but with less welder helpers, would probably be problematic. What does Glug Infusion do? He has 20 more health, 2 more size, and he applies 5 Reap when he is attacked. I don't need to take any more damage here. I think our 560 times 5 is good enough. Yeah, I think she handles things pretty comfortably here. And this combat's a lot more difficult because of the curses. There's going to be unique challenges within the Divinity as well. Did I give the imp that infusion so that he could kill us? What kind of question is this? So that he could hit enemies. You can count on me, but I'm actually not gonna purge anything. Sorry. That one's really strange to me. The payoff is you get to purge 1 card for 10 pack shards before the Divinity, but like you have to be at 100 to get that. I don't know. That one seems very odd. Okay. So we're gonna go Shardtail Queen top 4. I built the run around the top 4 angle here. It's no concern of mine. The top 4 angle is what I've been planning around. I think we commit. Pretty sure I commit there. Excuse me, where's my imp? Glug Imp, in my darkest hour you're going to abandon me so? Please don't go, Glug Imp. I mean, I have like 4 draws, so... Please don't go, please don't go. I guess I play these up here, actually. Better for the rallies. Glug Imp, please don't go. I knew he wouldn't leave me behind. I knew my boy wouldn't abandon me. I knew it. I think we're just completely winning from this position. Maybe not completely winning, but we're pretty strong. We got Hornbreak coming up as well. The most important thing he does here is ping off these damage shields, though. That's what I needed him for. Wish I could put Pyre Chomper on top. Pyre Chomper would be really good next turn. Well, thank God it consumed. We're gonna just reach into the Pyre room and yeet the Pyre from the tree. Because we're stopping him. You don't see us stopping him here? Oh, he's still alive. I see. Oh, Panda, thanks for the 6 months of Prime Gaming. Appreciate the continued support. This turn is tricky, and if I slip up, I die. But we should position ourselves to win the run from here, as long as I don't mess it up. We just do this, I'm pretty sure to not mess it up. No, I will throw this one out. I actually should drop an imp in a box. Huh. Well, this makes the turn a little easier to parse, doesn't it? Hang on, I think that's wrong. So I go... I want this welder helper in the mix. Yeah, what the hell am I doing here? Like, what am I doing on this turn? I'm playing this one Hornstone, absolutely. I'm going to ping off the backmost unit. I don't need to take 20 here. Just ping him with a hosting kit, I think. We're gonna play one more welder helper here. And then I play the important work. Our boy moves to bottom floor to help mitigate this nightmare that's coming my way. I think he dies. Does he die? No, this is actually really good. He applies the Reap but doesn't die. So they die... Well, they don't die because of the way that armor applies, but they should die. It should be optimal. It's not optimal, but it feels like it should be. There we go. Good. Hello, are you Pickle? Cranberry, are you Pickle? I'm not sure. You tell me. It was no X cost, man. I had it, but I tossed it because I was like, what's the point? Your guess would be yes. You know what, Cranberry? If you think so, I'll believe you. If I do this, and that fixes it. Good. And we move our boy to the top floor to do his bidding. Take care of biz up here, my man. But I don't play the last one? No, I can, right? I can put this down. I think from this position, I just drop Glug Imp here every turn until the end of time. Okay. Really rolling the X gold card? Nah, I mean, I did do that a while ago, but I'm just finishing out the crowns in the logbook. I'm not gonna go through and gold all the cards, but I did, in fact, gold Gift of Gratitude a little while back. Will I stamp it, though? Now, that's a good question. Now, Cranberry, did you notice which champion I'm having a really good run with here? I was just wondering if you saw my very strong champion that I'm using here. This is a really good Pyre Chomper turn. Thank you, Pyre Chomper. Very cool. Is it you? It's you, friend. Yeah, how'd you know? Yeah, also the Glug Imp. This run, the only things that this run has is Shardtail Queen, and it has Welder Helper with Glug Infusion. That's the whole run. And it is absolutely ridiculous. It's interesting though, because usually I feel as though your runs need a little help in the in the damage output, right? I feel like you're not going to be able to output enough damage in a run like this usually with these units. So you're gonna have to have a bunch of units doing things, but not here. Double summons and Imptail. All I'm saying, Cranberry, is there's a certain champion here winning this run. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's a certain someone taking this one home. Needs a little helper in the damage department. You know, friend, that might be what I meant to say. That might just be what I meant. I think this kills. Doesn't this kill? Yeah, that kills. Sick. Goodbye, Divinity. That's a 2140 smack out of the Queen. But I could win this with a Train Steward? That's you have to put that one to the test. I think Rally Queen is in the same position. After looking at that run, I think that Rally Queen is in a similar to same position. If you roll really high, she'll take it away. Like if you hit everything you need, she's gonna crush. If you miss, she's gonna feel really bad. All you gotta do is land one of the solutions to your ever-growing problem of she hits one unit, and then you're chilling. Yeah, ultimately, just hit. I think Chartel Queen is probably the biggest example of a just hit champion right now. Like her and Penumbra, I think, are both just hits. It's like Penumbra is great. All you gotta do is hit double Gorge, and then you go all in on Gorge Path. And you can even take a Trample 1 in there. And this champion's good, but if you get Rally, you have to get a good Imp with Endless, or if you get Imperialist, you have to get a good Imp with Endless. I think Queen needs Endless the most. Alright, I'm gonna close the recording now. Goodbye, YouTube.